are also hopeful we're approaching a good level in that production. And there are a few fun features in that. There's another feature that has been already done and is live. It will show up next week, when we go live with the new release, which is that's going to work really good with Ocademy, with training, with teaching, virtual learning. Uh, have you ever been in a session where you're going to request a copy of the presentation or a certain file or document? Business people may be in a meeting with their lawyers, accountants, and then they want to exchange some files, documents, send that by email or upload it to a certain website. We have something new in OConnect. We call it OShare or share file. Okay. And simply you upload any file and you can allow all speakers or everyone to download it at a click of a button. You don't have to go to an email. You don't have to go to a hosting platform. It's all in one. So we believe that uh, it's a done deal. Not only that, it's I think we nailed it. Now we can brag about OConnect that we've added something new to the market that will revolutionize the video conferencing industry totally. Plus, more features are coming. Definitely AI is kicking it. I am proud to announce uh, several additions. They hold engineering degrees and PhD in IT and AI. Uh, we are overwhelmed by how optimistic we are, how hopeful we are, how confident we are about uh, introducing even more values to our customers and our users. This is really getting warm, getting interesting. As much as we had, uh, challenges, or we had probably a few setbacks, whether health issues or the loss of our great partners and founding members and uh, customers. It's been a couple of rough weeks, I would say. Uh, Mr. Handsome also was hospitalized. He did it for fun, but uh, just to get more love. I know your method. And yeah, but aside from that, on the business side, we're very, very excited about what's coming and what's happening. Also, we have been certified by a few major technology sources and manufacturers. I can announce a couple, but there are a few that has been done. So OnPassive already certified by Cisco. I think our tech pros understand how important is that. That's already done. You couldn't be certified unless you should look up that. Of course, Comp TIA as well. They probably will do a better job to break that down to you. The Tech Pros, those are two certificates in hands. There are about three pending for approval, finalizations, but they are coming, and some of you will recognize uh, those, or some will probably would do a little research and understand how powerful they are, what they mean to us as an IT company. But I can tell you, I'm sure many of you understand Cisco, what it means, and to get certified as a website, as an application, that's a great step. So congratulations on that. Uh, we also have somewhat a breakthrough in terms of uh, blockchain technology. Not going to get into technical details on that, but we were earlier with our CTO, Mr. Naveen Kumar, and we invited him to actually come here. He said he's working on something. If things go well by next week, if you allow him to come in on Passive 360 or 720, that he would be happy to share some of the upcoming AI and blockchain technologies that we are eager to share with the market. But he's busy. He's still at the office, and he want to make sure that what can be shared is not gonna be taken against us from the market. Okay, we made some mistakes in the past. We learned from those. Mr. Kamal, do you like to share anything about any of the topics we discussed today or yesterday or every day?
Boss, I
You
shared
you
to
can.
you one video. You
I want
can.
you to share that. Yeah, I wanted to share that event. Okay, so Mr. Kamal,
No,
take it
no.
away.
You can say it, boss.
Uh, I insist you should share that. There's an upcoming event.
Yes, boss. You can say it.
One of you better share it because I'm getting goosebumps. Any, meeny,
No,
miny,
no.
mo.
This is some surprises, but we can share it. We can announce it about it.
Okay. So don't be scared. Okay. Some should be, but there is a World Police Summit coming up in Dubai, March the 5th to the 7th. Very close, 2 weeks from now. And OnPassive is the host and the sponsor for that, alongside with partners with Dubai Police and connection with some other international departments. I'm going to leave it at that. So OnPassive is chosen and the most qualified to take care of that, and some other national libraries and archives also chose OnPassive to take care of their technology and system. For some countries, you know how delicate is that topic when it comes to some major documents and archives and etc. So uh, we just have more partnerships and some like this. Uh, they're definitely on our side. They do a lot of vetting. They do a lot of investigations and scrutiny to make sure that we are the best option that they have among the entire world. That will take care of that event and future event, and take care of their um, media system. We're delighted to be the one. So it is official. We will be sharing with you more information. So uh, there's a big chance that you're in a country that we have relationship with the law enforcement and with the police system in your country. Obviously, UAE and Dubai police is the primary one, but also across the globe. That's a big deal. We're honored. We're obviously overwhelmed and somewhat surprised because they're bigger players in the market ahead of us in the game. How could you stand out? And we did ask that question. I'm curious. I'm going to say that publicly. They said, we've seen your work. Okay. We've seen your
So,
work and we've seen. We see the direction you're headed to, and they understand, we're positioned in a way to dominate the market. Yeah.
It is actually big summit, boss. It is annual summit. It's Dubai Police is making this summit every year, inviting all international polices. So we'll find New York police, we'll find the
Good
Interpol, we'll
cups,
find
bad cups, all of them are coming.
all the cops there. And it's a 3 days event here. Was at the end was a celebration of gala dinner. So Ambassador is the media partner there, and we have really working very hard to have this. Our team is working from before, even before 2 3 weeks, working closely with Dubai Police for all the arrangements there.
Lots of
You will
preparation.
find, yeah, you will find our logo with them, inshallah. This is a big deal, and before like 2 weeks, I had a meeting there in Dubai Police Headquarters with Dr. Susan and discuss about this with the generals and the big officers about this issue. So, guys, we have to be proud of Ambassador and more and come, more and more and come.
What struck me the most, beside what Mr. Kamal added, that they're they're not just accepting us, even beyond is like, how can we serve you back? This is exact words from the head of the police telling on passive. How could we serve you back? Gonna leave it at that. Okay, so I'm gonna share last story with you. I know you've been here, you've heard the good stuff. We're just filling in the blank here. Now, here's the big deal. All right. Well, not the big deal. Here's the sweet part of today's conversation. I'm gonna tell you a little story. I was only 14 many, 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 many years ago. Okay. And I got a scholarship to choose one of three destinations. There was computer camps. I'm going to say exact year. That was 1987. Computer, it's a summer camp throughout the summer break in school. I probably was in the 8th or 9th grade, and I was, offered a scholarship to go. The camps are either in Paris, London, or Cairo, Egypt. I chose the last one. And I went there. Uh, I'm passionate. I did well in school. They treated me for that. We stayed at a resort near the pyramids of Giza, the famous world wonder. And I had a new experience in my life. I was a little boy, obviously, many years ago. And I was uh, introduced to a whole new world to me. I'm passionate about technology, all that. It was 1987. You didn't have the technology we have right now. It was uh, not black and white. It was uh, green and black. Old Macintosh. So look for Macintosh 1987, how they looked. That's exactly my first exposure with computers. I was mesmerized by the uh, instructors and the trainers. How could they already graduate from universities holding computer science degrees and training us kids? You know, from I think middle school and high school, and then it was overwhelming to me. It was a lot to take in because this is a whole new world to me. But I was more like driven by how these people know so much. Like, wow, one day if I would know a little bit of what they're telling us now, that would be interesting. Uh, I didn't get much of it, but I got at least triggered, and I got the drive. This is an industry I would love to know, man. And we didn't know much with computers back then is like to draw a star, no graphic, no images, no videos, little functions about math calculation and figure things out. It blew my mind. Somewhere new graduates teaching us, so they just graduated like in 1986, a year they've been teaching, and I was still like really struck by how much they know about computers and how far I'm already when this is like a new thing. That's how fast computers are. So I go back home and I meet my uncle taking me home, all right, after my return, okay. And I was greeted by news that I had a new brother. Yes. Same day I returned, my mom had a baby. That's my youngest brother. You could do the math. How old is he now? He got kids, okay? So, but that's not the news. The news now, not about my brother, is about the instructors. Years passed. Some of them gone their way. They got master's degree in California State University, in